fixing the noise on the tape deck. Alright, it's about 7:30 in the afternoon, or evening. I get this afternoon, evening straightened out one of these days. I have taken the washer there that you see on camera, and I have cleaned it off on the backside. I put a little bit of contact cement on both the carrier frame here and the fiber washer, and I've stuck it together. Now, that is turning it over. In other words, the other side used to be on that side. And so what I'll do is, before I put the go to part B of my plan, which is to cut a little bit off of this, take a little off the top, if you know what I mean, and I'm going to clean that grease out of there first before I do that. And I'm going to take a piece of paper, just a regular sheet of paper, and I'm going to stick that down there until I get a nice spot where that's at, and then I'm going to cut a little slit in it and let the paper go in on that, and that should catch most of the grinding part, I hope. And so that will do that. I'm also going to turn this up on its edge and do that cut. And so, like I said, I don't think it should put too much garbage into the transport mechanism here, and that's the plan anyway. But that's where it is hitting, and I don't know what you guys thought of it when you saw it on the video, but like I said, it's definitely where it's hitting, and I measured it on the flywheel over from the center there, part of the fiber washer, over to that point. That is exactly what it's hitting, and that's the way that's going to go. Bob said something about moving the flywheel to a different spot, but actually there's no other spot to move it to. That's exactly where it's supposed to be, and so I don't know exactly what he meant. I may have to, get a better contact with him and see. Anywho, this is the way I'm going with it. Like I said, this is the plan I'm using, and like I said, it won't hurt that bracket one bit to have a little shaved off of it. That's just that's just the only thing that does is keeps that arm in there, I guess, from going very further, any down further, I guess. But there's no chance of that with even just a little nub up there. It wouldn't go down further. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me set up here, and I'll maybe bring you back and see if I can get my camera boom set up again. I haven't actually done it yet, so I'll try to do that. So hang in there. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back once more. Still have some rumble in the deck. It actually sounds more like something out around now, like a rubber wheel that's out around, or kind of like when you do a record player and do that rubber wheel, and the rubber wheel's either hard or whatever, and that's kind of what it sounds like to me anyway. Like I said, I got rubber renew coming. The metallic sound is all gone though. I got that fixed pretty good, I think. So I'm gonna let that run a little bit, see if it clears up, if it gets worse, whatever happens with it. It's a possibility that this is just kind of wearing into the new setup on the fiber washer. I turned that over and everything, so that might be probably or part of it. I don't know what it would do if I turned it up on stand. I guess I could find that out. So there's no noise at all when this happens. So it's all in that these wheels. Pretty darn sure. So I think a good cleaning is in order for those. I'm gonna try not to be like Bill and lose the eclipse. I think that would be a good thing. See what it does when it turns this way. That's pretty quiet. So whatever it is, it's in these, like I said, the rubber wheels there. Every one of them has got a glaze on them, or at least the ones I'm looking at do. So that might have something to do with it, I'm sure. you know, after all these years, there's a certain amount of rubber that's built up on these metal wheels from the rubber wheels, and so I think if you clean that off, oops. I noticed this over here. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. This here is broke off. I noticed it when I went to take the top plate off. There was only one screw in it, and that was the other one. This one was sticking up. I was trying to stick my pliers in there and get a hold of it, but I couldn't get a hold of it. So I'm gonna have to get that out of there. Find another screw to go in there. Hold that down. So I'm happy with the results so far. I'm gonna go ahead and play it some more the other way. Now I get a good stop there, it looks like. So that brake's doing pretty good. It looks like the pad's practically brand new. Same way with this one. If I didn't know better, well, I don't really know. Yeah, look at there. There's part of your problem right there. See what this one does. Well, that one's got a 2. It's not. I guess it's not as bad, but that was pretty. Oops. Oh. Anyway, like I said, I need to get that off. I'm thinking these just turn off, and there may be a nut or something under there. Could be like a washer, could be just eating grease, I don't know. Seems like there's a little bit of a drag to it. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. I guess that one is too. Of course, that one's got a belt on it. This one doesn't have anything on it. So I don't think there's supposed to be that much drag to it. But anyway, there is a. I'm not saying that's definitely the problem, but to me, watching that spin up is the noise. In other words, the noise goes with that spinning up, because it starts off a little slow, then it builds up, and I'm thinking maybe that's most of our noise right there, is that wheel. Let's try it in the upright position and see what that does. Yeah, it still gets that. Pretty sure that's it right there. I gotta figure out how to get that off. Once I get that off, we can find out a little bit more with that. Now, there is absolutely no brake. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or not, but the brake is not doing anything for that. And I really, to tell you the truth, don't know how it does. But see, there's a little bit of a right there. That's not quite there, but that should move a little easier than that, I think. See, that thing stiffs the board. It's supposed to be drawn back, so that's obviously needing some lubrication of some kind. Yeah, there you go. Let's try it now, see what it does. Well, it didn't have anything to do with that, but I bet you it brakes a lot faster. Yep. Okay, our brake is free. We don't have to lubricate that a little bit, but other than that, that is a good deal. That one's got the drag on it because it's got the brake on, I think. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and go for this one again. Yeah, see how that stops now? Much better. Alright, well, what I have here is the reel off of here. There's a place on the back that comes off. There's a C-clip or E-clip, whatever you want to call them things. And there's a packing, I don't know what you call it, but it holds the grease in here. And I've got that off. And then there's a washer that goes on top. And there's a little washer on there. And that's pretty much it for that. So, and then on the back side there is this, let me show you down here. These are the top side, these two things there. This is the bottom side. You have a washer, spacer, a spring, another washer, and then your C-clip goes on top or bottom, or whichever way you want to look at it. So what I'm going to do is get me some grease. See what I'm doing up here? I guess you could watch that, huh? Ah, there you go. Much better. Now I got to get this all cleared out of the way so I can get it turned around. Now I got to remember to put the spring on next. Almost forgot that. And then goes the washes. And last but not least, the clip. Oops. There. Now you can see. This is just tight quarters in here. Probably ought to take that transformer off that thing there and get it out of the way. Would probably help a lot. But if I can just get that down there and held down there, where I can get this started in without losing it. Kind of like that there. There we go. Thinks it's at least started. The big part is getting this in here. There. Just like that. It's just that easy. Yep, it's in there good. Alright. Let's give it a try and see if it works any better. Let me get some of this grease out of the way. Well, not some. Oh, now we're going to have our knob back. Always something. Well, still got some knock in it. Maybe that wasn't it. You notice also that it is not turning. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it's not. I can feel some vibration in that.